guys, welcome back to Victory Fit. So today I'll be discussing gut health or having a good gut flora. So I'll also be discussing what I'm currently doing to improve my irritable bowel syndrome or IBS, and I'll be giving you some tips on how to improve your digestion. So if you're interested in that, please keep watching. So basically, your body houses trillions of microorganisms that live. Most of them actually live in your digestive tract or your colon or large intestine. So colon and large intestine are the same thing, they're synonyms. So these little bugs, they actually do a lot for you. And I'll tell you what. So among the millions of things that these bugs do, they help you digest your food, they help your immune systems become stronger, they protect your intestines from infection, they help remove environmental toxins from the body, and they produce vitamin B and K. Right, so a little biology. So your gut basically encompasses your stomach first, then your small intestine, then your large intestine. So the food goes into your stomach, it gets grinded and mashed up, and then it shoots small amounts of food to your small intestine, which is about 20 feet long, by the way, which is pretty large. And then your pancreas and your liver secretes juices and digestive enzymes into your small intestine to help them digest. So that's where all your fats, proteins, and carbs gets broken down and distributed away amongst your body. And then the food from your small intestine gets shooted into your colon or your large intestine, where all the bacteria is. So that's where your food is going to sit and wait until it gets eliminated. So as we age, our gut flora actually changes. So the balance between good and bad flora changes. So that changes when you eat processed foods like sugar and simple carbs. So bad bacteria love sugar. So if there's sugar present in your body, it's going to feed off of it and multiply. So that's really a bad thing. When you get sick, so let's say you have an infection, you're on antibiotics. Antibiotics really disturb your gut flora. So if you have bad digestion when you're on antibiotics, it's kind of normal. When you're traveling, so overseas, when you're in Mexico or in a new environment, your gut flora is changing. You're going to have more bad than good. What also affects your gut flora is drugs and alcohol, of course. And when you lose or gain weight, that affects your gut flora as well. And also, just a side note, if you fell into the fit tea craze or those tummy teas, flat tummy teas that make you go to the bathroom a lot, or you take a lot of Senna pills, like laxative pills that make you go, that is fine. It makes your stomach flat, of course, it relieves gas and bloating, but what it does is that it also removes the good bacteria. So you're going to the bathroom 3-4 times a day, you feel good, you feel lighter, but you're losing your good bacteria. So try not to take so many laxatives and so many flat tummy teas all the time. It really doesn't help you lose fat. It just removes the water from your body and the good bacteria. So try not to use laxatives too much. So if you have bad digestion, such as gas, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, all of them or just a few of them, your doctor will obviously suggest you to take a probiotic. So what I would suggest is probiotics that have more than 5 billion colony forming units, or CFUs, that's the measurement of the probiotics. Use something more than 5 billion and you should be good. So like I said, there's trillions of bacteria in your body and that live in your digestive tract, so 5 billion isn't actually that much. But what probiotics are, it's actually the good flora, the good bacteria that live in your digestive tract, in your colon. So you want to outweigh the bad by having more good. So usually when you have stomach issues, pain, gas, bloating, all of that, it's because you have more bad bacteria, and what they're doing is that they're just feeding off of your bad food that's stuck in your colon that can't get out. Usually when your food cannot get eliminated, it just gets stuck in your large intestine, and it gets fermented and it just stays there, and the bad bacteria just feed on it and grow and multiply. And that is really the case when you eat bad food, like processed food and sugars and chocolate and alcohol and drugs and all that stuff. It really does not help your digestion at all. You will not feel good. And the worst part is that if you have a stomachache or bad digestion, you're not going to feel good. Like, you're not going to feel light on your feet. You're not going to feel like doing anything. It's really demotivating to have a bad digestion. So it's really important to tune in, listen to your body, watch how your body reacts to certain foods. And another thing is that you can actually be allergic to what you're eating. So some people are allergic to things like strawberries. So just try to tune into your body and see what you're allergic to. Maybe you're allergic to soy and dairy, which is extremely common now. Maybe you're allergic to almond and almond milk. Maybe you're allergic to, obviously, gluten and grains. So try to avoid those foods at all costs. It's okay to have a bit of it, but then you'll know that you'll have to sacrifice the next day or deal with your digestion afterwards. So regarding my irritable bowel syndrome, since the age of 18, I've been trying to figure out what to do to get rid of this damn disease that's so annoying. But I've had no luck with modern medicine. I met with a gastroenterologist who actually diagnosed me in the past and said, you have IBS and it's incurable, so you just have to live with it. I had my family doctor that tell me, okay, you can take this drug, or this medication, it'll help relieve your symptoms. That's about it. They don't fix the root cause. So that's why I've resorted to a naturopath, which is like a holistic doctor. So they look at the problem holistically. So they look throughout your body, what is really going on. They actually work with the balance of your energies in your body. They usually use plant-based medication to improve whatever you're going through. So what I'm using is, the supplements that I'm using for my digestion are plant-based, and it's been 2 weeks, so I don't really see a big difference, but I am less bloated, that's for sure. Like, every night I'm usually bloated no matter what I eat, and when I'm using these supplements, I'm seeing some improvements in the bloating. So yeah, I would suggest anyone that has a digestive issue to really see a naturopath. If you live in the Montreal area, I can refer you to my naturopath, who basically knows so much about digestion. But one tip that I'll leave this video with is when you're eating, or how to improve your digestion basically, is when you're eating, try not to drink a lot of fluids while you're eating, because as soon as you put food in your mouth, you're triggering your pancreas and your liver to secrete digestive enzymes and juices. So these juices, they shouldn't be diluted with water and fluids. So try not to dilute these juices while eating. So usually you should try to drink your 2 liters, that's what I suggest, 2 liters of water per day. Don't drink it during your meals, but in between your meals, so you don't dilute these juices. They need to be potent and ready to grind up and digest your food. So that's the tip that I have with you today. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any questions about this video, and let me know what you'd like to see in the next, and I'll see you in the next video.